This is the future.
Today is May 6, 2023. It is 1:23 a.m. Since the squads are highlighting Kboom in honor of Archie's birthday, so I decided to focus on Kboom on this video. So since it's kind of fresh in my memory and how it comes about, and I thought what I'm gonna do with this video, I'll somewhat take a step back before I go into their website and see what they're all about. I'm gonna take a step back to see how Archewell got involved with Kboom. What I've done is that I've saved some articles that sort of explain the background of the starting relationship with Kboom. In my opinion, I don't know if there was anything prior to that, but this is how I know. I sort of have an idea how Archewell got involved with Kboom. All right, so let's go on the first article. So I'll read some of it, not all. Okay. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, visit Texas school shooting memorial site, leaves white roses. Okay, so this article will be in the description. It's by Edward Segura. All right, so it was written on May 26, 2022. Okay, so there's this here. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, made a visit to Uvalde, Texas on Thursday to pay tribute to 21 lives lost during the tragic shooting at an elementary school. Okay, you could go and look more into the Uvalde school shooting. Okay, I don't want to focus too much on that, just the part where Meghan sort of went and visit. Okay, an Archewell spokesperson confirmed Meghan's visit to the memorial to USA Today. The spokesperson said it was important for Meghan, as a mother herself, to make the trip and extend her condolences and support to the Texas community during this difficult time. Meghan shares 2 children with Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, 3-year-old son Archie Mountbatten Windsor, and 11-month-old daughter Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. Meghan was pictured at the memorial site outside of Uvalde County Court on Thursday, looking pensively at a somber line of headstones. In another photo, the 40-year-old was pictured leaving a bouquet of white roses at the base of one of the memorial headstones. Okay, quote, "We cannot accept these tragic realities," Matthew McConaughey react to Texas school shooting. So there's Meghan here, looking at the headstones, and there's Meghan. Okay, tragic and senseless. 19 children killed in Texas elementary school shooting, gunman dead. As a matter of fact, when this happened, I didn't really cover the school shooting. Usually there's some stuff outside the scope of sharing tweets and all of that. During that time, there were a lot of tweets that were being posted and explaining what was going on. I could not stomach it. So I didn't share it with you. I mean, it will be good to share, but you know, I have to look out for myself. So I could not fathom. I could not, you know, it just was too painful. Because I remember what happened to what was that? Those other kids who died. What was it? I forgot. Those kids. Just look at the screen. Hopefully I remember when I'm editing, because it was very senseless. My second born, I remember, baby, not even a toddler. He was a baby when that happened, and it hit me as well. So yeah, these kind of things, we need to pray for it to stop. Okay. Sandy Hook, that's it. Now I remember. Sandy Hook, the school shooting. My youngest, I believe it was 2009 or 2010, because my no, not 10, 2012, yes, 12 or 13, because I remember that time when it happened, when it was being shown on TV and all of that. It was very painful. The same thing with this. I didn't highlight it. It's just one of those things. I could not help it, because so many people were posting things and I couldn't avoid it. So the only way to avoid is just to get off social media. But there were other things that I was looking into, so I just ignore. Okay, when you read some of the graphic and the experiences some of the people are sharing, it was too painful. So I didn't highlight any of these on my channel, where I usually read tweets for some of my subscribers who are not on Twitter. So this one I didn't even bother sharing because I was looking out for myself. All right, so yeah, I was thinking of the Sandy Hook. Okay, so pretty much what I wanted to share with you was this part, that there's more to the article. Okay, there's more to the article, but I wanted to focus on how Meghan got started with Kboom. Okay, so this is that. The other article I'm gonna share with you is an article by Kboom that explains a little bit more how Archewell got involved with them. Okay, so for immediate release, okay, that's from kaboom.org. All of the links of those articles will be in the description. Okay, the city of Uvalde, Archewell Foundation, and Kboom unveil a new playground to bring hope and healing for kids and families in Uvalde. The playground project marks the beginning of a deep-rooted commitment to the Uvalde community as they look ahead to recover after the tragedy, working to build more play space to ensure every kid has a joyful place to play. Uvalde, Texas, October 17, 2022. The city of Uvalde, Archewell Foundation, and Kboom recently partnered to support community unity and healing by creating a play space for kids and the community to enjoy. The goal of the De Leon Park Playground project is to provide a sense of hope for the Uvalde community that has come together to recover after the tragedy at Robb Elementary School that impacted the lives of the entire community on May 24th. The community has been leading the planning of the project to foster a sense of togetherness and healing through the creation of a vibrant space that honors the innocent lives lost and provides a place to play for kids in need of normalcy, restored childhoods, and joy. Located 4 blocks from the Robb Elementary, De Leon Park reaches hundreds of families, including some of those most impacted by the tragedy. The creation of the new playground was a community-led process, including kids who share creative ideas for their dream playground during design workshop at El Progreso Memorial Library, the West End Park, and Civic Center in August. The most common requests were slides, swings, merry-go-rounds, and tetherball's. Quote, "It warms my heart to see everyone unified to bring hope and positive change for our community and children by helping to build this special playground," end quote, said community member Myra Vasquez. And she continues, "I'm excited to see many families come together to work out, have family gathering, and allow our kids to release energy and have fun at the end of the day. Playgrounds are one of the few shared community spaces designed specifically for kids and are essential tools for the physical, mental, and emotional well-being. The entire Uvalde community wants to do something to help support their children who are experiencing trauma at different levels in the aftermath and need outlets to gather, play, and enjoy childhood." Quote, "Uvalde has a long road ahead to recover, but this is a resilient and close-knit community," said Mayor Dan McClellan. She continues, "Coming together to build the new playground at De Leon Park has given community members a way to unite around something positive as they try to heal. We are grateful for the rallying of support from Kboom, Archewell, and others who are committed to the long-term health and well-being of the kids and families in Uvalde." Several city agencies, including the City Manager's Office, Parks and Recreation, and a planning committee made up of community champions, have been integral to the creation of the Leon Park Playground. Additionally, several partners, including the Uvalde Together Resiliency Ecumenical Center, Blue Bonnet Children's Advocacy Center, El Progreso Memorial Library, Musco Lighting, Play World, Playground Solutions of Texas, and the mission continues of providing various resources for creating spaces for kids and the community. And the community together, play and learn. This project and its groundswell of support shows what is possible when partners and communities come together to address the needs of kids, especially in times of tragedy. The De Leon Playground Project marks the beginning of a deep-rooted commitment to the Uvalde community as they aim to recover after the tragedy, working to build more play spaces to ensure every kid has a joyful place to play. After considerable work and city and community leaders and hearing about their desire to do even more for kids across Uvalde, Kboom has identified the need for additional 12 new play spaces and is issuing an urgent call for support to raise the necessary funding to complete all of the projects. Kboom is committed to working with diverse partners and bold new ways and breaking down barriers to create the transformational change needed for the kids in Uvalde. Oh my God, this was a long article. Okay, it's almost done. Okay. Quote, "It has been an honor to support the children and family in Uvalde design and build this amazing space where the community can come together," said James Holt, Executive Director of Archewell Foundation. Quote, "Our hope is that this special project can help the community heal and be home to imagination, games, and play for many years to come." In January, Kboom announced its 25 and 5 initiative to end play space inequity with the bold goal of achieving play space equity in 25 places nationwide in 5 years. With the building of identified playgrounds needed locally, every kid will have equitable access to places to play, ending play space inequity in the Uvalde community. Quote, "The Uvalde community has experienced an unthinkable tragedy," said Lisa Ratliff, CEO of Kboom. "Throughout our history, we have experienced the healing power of coming together and of play. Our hope is that our work can play a small role in helping the community build toward their future." Kboom is also committed to building beyond De Leon Park and is actively raising the resources to address the broader play space needs in Uvalde. We are ready to work in partnership and in bold new ways to ensure that all kids and families in Uvalde have a great place to play. That work starts today and continue until play space equity is achieved. Okay, so we could donate here to Uvalde. All right, so there's more here. Okay, and about Archewell Foundation. Archewell Foundation is an impact-driven nonprofit created by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The foundation's core purpose is to uplift and unite communities, local and global, online and offline, one act of compassion at a time. Okay, about Kboom. Kboom is the national nonprofit committed to ended play space inequity, the reality that quality places to play are not available to every child, especially in communities of color. Since 1996, Kboom has partnered with kids and communities to create a transform 17,000 plus play spaces and ensure that nearly 12 million kids have equitable access to the crucial benefits and opportunities that play spaces offer. In 2022, Kboom launched the 25 and 1 initiative to end play space inequity, the $250 million plan to accelerate its mission in 25 high-priority locations over 5 years. Learn more at kboom.org and join the conversation at Twitter at Kboom. So these, so they tell you where you could go and learn more. Okay, so I know I'll be going on kboom.org. Okay, and I'll be going on Twitter as well. Not too much on Facebook. Okay, so you could go and check those things yourself. So kboom.org and Twitter, I'll be sharing these with you. Okay, so now what I want to focus on is Archewell, what Archewell has to say regarding Kboom. All right, again, all the links will be in the description. Okay, so I had all of these ready for me to record. Okay, the Archewell Foundation and Kboom community project for the city of Uvalde. Okay, the Archewell Foundation partnered with the city of Uvalde and Kboom to create a play space for kids and the community to enjoy at the Leon Park. Built to be a home for joy and healing, the playground is symbolic of the hope and strength the city has exhibited in its ongoing recovery following the tragic shooting at Robb Elementary School on May 24th, 2022. Okay, so the first article that I read, what was it? Was it USA Today? From USA Today, that sort of give you a background of this. I didn't finish read all of the article. Okay. Meghan and member of the Archewell team first visited the people of Uvalde to offer their support in the days following the shooting. This project is an act of the continued support and connection to this community in need. All right. So there's pictures when they were building the park. So we already have an idea that they were brainstorming. So they went to libraries, have the kids get involved, and they asked the kids what they wanted, what they would love to have in the park. So the kids, so they make it like a little project. Sometimes they have these in my local libraries. When my kids were younger, I used to take them. So it become a small little project. They probably, in my humble opinion, they didn't say that, but that's me. Okay, they probably give them paper and crayons to draw what their idea of a park will be. Those who cannot write or to express their thoughts, so some probably will be able to draw what they were thinking of. So slide and merry-go-round and swings were the things that they were asking for. So okay, so that's by reading that other article. Okay, so these are some pictures. Okay. Oh, so that was it with the article. Okay, so now let's go to Kboom.
Evolution. This is the future.